Yo, welcome back to Crazy Bowl TV. Big up to Mandem in the building and everybody watching us from X or YouTube. Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Thank you for being in the building. Yes. Please come on in. Let's do the house cleaning out of the way. You know the deal. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Get the subs up, people. Get the subs up. Road to 1,000 is in full effect. Thank you. Appreciate you guys being here with me. It's finally the weekend is here. Football is getting closer and closer. Next week, EPL starts. Let me say that again. Next week, EPL starts. But before then, we have a situation in Wembley called Community Cup or Community Shield, however you want to call it. A lot of Liverpool fans are very, very worried about winning this because the omen on this trophy is not particularly good. I think for the last couple years, the team that have won it does not do well in the league, including Liverpool, City also, Arsenal. But at the same time, I believe City have broken the duck maybe once or twice. So it is possible to not worry about what will happen if you win the trophy. It is a trophy, and we know Liverpool, we love trophies. Our cabinet is full of them. So I know that a lot of people will love us to just give it to, Crystal Palace, and let's keep on moving. But, like I said, Liverpool loves trophies. So whatever it takes, we have to win this trophy, right? Yes. So I don't know, man. I would like to hear from every single one of you guys what you think. Do you think it's a trophy that we should, take? Well, I should say take it serious because every trophy needs to be taken seriously. But will you care if we lose it? That's the question. You know what I mean? That's the question. Will you care if we don't win it? As they say, we have bigger fish to fry. Shout out to Don Robbie. Yes. Big up yourself, Mr. Sharky. Good to see you. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. Yes. Make sure to hit the like button. Even if you're on X, hit the like. Yeah, so besides that, let's go ahead and do what the show is all about. It's a transfers. Big up to Kabak. He's in the building. What jersey is this? This is the Black Star jersey, man. This is the Black Star jersey. I have to rep them ever so often. They tend to let me down quite a bit, but nowadays it seems like we have a resurgence. We will not be in the AFCON. We will not be in the AFCON, but in terms of World Cup, we are looking very, very good at where we stand in the World Cup table. So I believe we got two important matches coming up. Mali being one of them. Win both, and we are in. Winning both, and then we are in. He said that red is beaming. Of course, true Reds, baby. True Reds. That's what it's all about. True Reds. None of that fake stuff. Yeah. So, man, like I said, this week, really, let's do a recap. We've been linked with Barcola, then Leoni, and big up to my community, man, because my community put me on what's his name, Giovanni Leoni, and they were told me go look at him, and I did my little research, YouTube University. That man he's for an 18-year-old kid, he's a bully. I like the way he plays. He's very physical. He's not scared of anything. For an 18-year-old playing with adults, he is not scared. the part that stood out for me is a couple of clips and it was different matches. He was going toe to toe with what's this guy's name? Lukaku. That was very impressive. He was not scared one bit of Lukaku. He went toe to toe with him, and he was bossing him around a couple of times. Obviously, I'm pretty sure Lukaku scored or won the match, but yeah, this kid is not scared, and I can see why Liverpool fans are starting to look in that way and say, okay, let's maybe this could be the Virgil future right there, right? But yeah, this kid is special. If he keep playing, I think that's the thing. He needs more ample game time. Will he do well coming to Liverpool and be the fourth choice center back? You may be learning from the best, but you need game time when you're learning from the best. A lot of times, you know what I mean. At this point, Liverpool need experience, at least two more experienced center backs that could step in at any moment and do a job. Right? We are not looking for the next Virgil. We don't looking for two Virgils to come do a job. That's impossible. We're looking for at least two more, at least a third center back who can sub in for any other Konate or Virgil. But we need a fourth one who is experienced, even if it's 47, I would say 47, even if it's 38 or whatever the age is. That person, remember when we have, was it Clavan? Center backs like that. If we're able to get one of those, then we're very, very good, because then, you don't worry. This guy is just experienced. They're not going to do anything that they can do. They just focus on defending. And Leoni right now, I think he is for the future. So the best what Liverpool can do is just buy him and then let him stay where he's at. Because what will happen is he will get one full year of consistent game. And then next year, you could assess the situation. Should we keep him or let him go back in and get more playing time? Because players like that, they need to consistently play. You cannot have him come in and have a situation like Kwanzaa. That is my worry. This kid is talented. He is talented. You want him to come in with the mindset of, I'm going there to play. But if he shows up and he can't play, then you are stifling his progress, and then now he can grow, right? Because if the time comes where Konate or Virgil needs to move on, this guy needs to come in right away and hit the road running. Otherwise, then you have to go spend a lot of money finding that special jewel somewhere else. You see what I mean? So I would say get that. I would say get him and see what we can do for him and progress him into the team in the future. Kabak Sekwe, did you hear about the kid CD Bahama Ndiaye apparently got signed for us? I was hearing a little bit rumbling here and there, but I haven't fully in tune with. Yeah, at the beginning of the summer, there was a lot of rumors going around about him. I think he's very, very sought after. I think Mane is really one of the people who are trying to get him to Liverpool. He's pretty, yeah. He's a big player from what I'm hearing. I don't know too much about him, but there is a lot of noise around him from what we're gathering. So maybe in the future, we never know. We might get him and load him back to where he's at. Like I said, these kids have to keep playing. You cannot bring him in and have them sit on the bench. That will not be fair to them or be fair to the team, because then when it's time for them to play, they can't play. You know what I mean? Like Kwanzaa, same thing happened to him. He makes a mistake and gets stuck in his head. He can't shake it off. You put him back in the game, he starts making the same mistakes. You see what I mean? So you need to get the ones that this kid, when he's walking in, he's ready to go. Now back to Barcola So the Barcola thing was interesting. At first, when I saw it, I was like, people tried to make it seem like Liverpool is trying to send a message to Newcastle and Isak and say, brother, if you don't get this thing down, we're moving on to the next one. I don't think that it is that one. Big up to CJ. CJ's in the building. How you doing, man? How was training today, man? How was training at the AXA Arena, man? Good to see you. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, so Barcola is a situation where Liverpool was, not Liverpool actually, it's Edwards who was very interested in him back in the day. And he, everybody's always putting two and two together. And anybody that Edwards have ever liked, they were like, oh, this is a player that Liverpool likes. I mean, they made it seem like we're going to go after him. Now, does it mean that we will not? Nah. All I'm saying is he's a player that Liverpool have been looking at, especially the boss. And that's why those links are coming from. Like most of the players that we are getting right now are players that our hierarchy have looked at a long time ago and said, this is the players that we should have gotten. So that's why it looks so easy for us to get some of these big boys because, like I said, Edward has been looking at Wirtz for a long time since he was before he went to Cologne and then eventually went to Leverkusen. What's his name? Isak, same thing. Before he left Sweden, Liverpool tried to get him, but the price was too high, so Dortmund got him. He went there, didn't do well, end up in Sociedad. See what I mean? So there's a correlation with that. Big up, CJ. He said, I'm good, man. Good. Good to hear that. Yeah, so that's why I think the whole Barcola thing is coming. Is he a player? Yes. Definitely a player that Liverpool would do well with. Big up to Dustin in the building. Thank you so well. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well. People, hit the like button, people. Hit the like. Get the likes up, man. Get the subs up. But with the way things are going, I told you guys the reason why this Fofana thing might not happen is because Rio is ready. And Liverpool are looking at Rio saying, we will not get in his way. I've been telling people all summer before this, before even the season ended. I said Rio is gonna get all the opportunity to get to the first team. And right now they're looking at this kid like we cannot afford to, put a roadblock in there. And it's not that people will say, well, if you're good enough, you could make it. No, it's not like that. You have to understand managers do have favorites. Big up yourself, Red Marauder. Good to see you, man. It's been a while, man. How you doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you this Friday. Yeah, man. So it's like the whole thing with if we are gonna get a left winger, it's gonna be somebody that is very experienced, i.e. Etse. I don't think we're going to bring a young one in because then you have Gakpo, who's also not that old. He got at least 3-4 years on that side. You bring a young one, then what happened to young Rio? It doesn't show good faith when you're recruiting these kids in the future. You told them that, hey, you have a pathway, but then you keep spending extra cash to go get more players. That's why Chelsea lost him. You see what I mean? That's how Chelsea lost him. So if Liverpool don't get Isak, will he be one of the players that they will look at? Sure. Definitely. Because the front six, we still got 2 positions open. And that's if Chiesa leaves, right? And right now, the way things are going, it seems like Chiesa is going to be moving on. So there is going to be a lot of positions open on that side. Yeah, Barcola, he's very talented. He got pace. He's strong. He's tricky. I think he's better than Leao, or whatever his name is at AC Milan. Leao is just, I think, a little bit faster than him. But I see in terms of ceiling wise, maybe in terms of ceiling wise, I think Barcola is much better than Leao. But Leao right now, he is ready. You know, that guy needs to move on to a better team and he needs to stop being consistent. His problem is consistency. That's why these big clubs haven't come in for him. He is going to cost a pretty penny. So if he's going to be playing for a big club, his consistency, he can't be half, you know, he's one game, he's really hot. Second game, you're like, bro, are you even here? That's the problem. Marta said, being on holiday, had time to watch the preseason games live and a few times after Rio is ready. The boy needs to be tested week in, week out to get his consistent level. Thank you. That's basically what I'm saying. Glad to hear that you had a wonderful time. You were on a vacation. That's good, man. Good. Everybody needs a little bit of holiday because it's going to be a long season, right? You don't want to go in and be like, oh, I'm already stressed. But yeah, no, your assessment of Rio is facts. This kid needs to be playing. Even if he's playing 5, I'll give him 10, 15 minutes. Let him show him stuff. Let him feel confident. Do some stuff. Make mistakes. Build that consistently. That's what is going to make him better. But people keep saying, oh, he's not ready. He's too young. What do you mean he's too young? We are not in the 1980s anymore, people. We are not in the 80s. You want to spend, you have a talent on the side and talking about, oh, he's too young, he's not ready. So we could go spend another 50 to 80 million on another kid who plays just like him. That does not make sense to me. He said, crazy, remember Godwin entry, the center back that Rafa signed back in the day from Kumasi. Did he even get a chance to play? Rafa, I don't think Rafa wanted to get him. It was more of, Rafa's second year, that's where the Gillette's people came in and messed it up. Yeah, I remember that gentleman. He's from my hometown too. Loss is in the building. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Brado is in the house. He's a big up Quizzy. Hashtag free Isak. Say that again, man. Say that again. We know this is Rasta Crab's burner account, but right now he's with us, so he's back. We brought him into the faith, so he's good. Yeah, so Barcola, man. Question, will you guys want him? I mean, most of the summer, a lot of you guys have said Rodrigo, a lot of you guys have said Fofana. I personally say give Rio a chance to play. Gakpo is going to be doing the heavy lifting, right? Gakpo is going to do the heavy lifting. If we need any winger, it should be on the right side. Now, today I heard the manager says that Frimpong can play there too. And we all during the preseason, we all have said the same thing, that he will be playing that. Right? He will be playing there too because he got the pace, he got the trickery, he can run down the wing. I mean, he was a wing back when he was at Leverkusen, and he and Bradley has built some form of connection together. So I can see why the manager is saying that. But the thing is, Bradley sometimes get injured. So you know what I mean? That's my thing. I guess I got PTSD. I just want to make sure that we got everything together. We can't just assume. That's why I lose my mind when people say, oh, or even the manager keeps saying, oh, I got what's in Gravenberg and Endo. They can play center back. No, we need to have players who play like their positions, who are professionals in their position. Now, in the case where we need to make some mixing, then I got you. But don't be telling me we can move this person here, move that person there. I don't like that. I don't like to hear that. We've been burned too many times with that type of mentality. Yeah, looks like there won't be an Isak party. Lost, why are you losing faith, man? Why are you losing faith? Big up to Maya in the building. Good to see you. He said, did you watch Slot press conference? He said Endo and Robo can play center back. This is a mad. We want to retain the title, and Slot act like club, we need 2 center backs. Yeah, man, I don't want to hear that. I love Slot, thank you for everything you're doing right now, but it will make now the Omen becomes even more worried as going in on Sunday to play this Community Shield, because that's the same mentality the other manager did. Same mentality. Say, oh, I got this person, they could play here. I got this person, they could play. And then 2 games, 3 games down, all of a sudden, these injuries started popping up. You're going to spend $500 million and you're not going to have all the positions locked up. I don't think he wants that smoke. I don't think he wants that smoke from Liverpool fans. Yeah, they will love you, but you cannot make that kind of rookie mistakes and assume. Then you would just literally wasted a whole year of opportunity of retaining the title or winning more trophies. And then halfway down the season, we can start hearing, oh, well, we will assess and we will do this. And no, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I literally do not want to hear somebody can play here, somebody can play here. I'm in the belief that they're going to take care of these positions before the season starts. I'm thinking, we got what? 3 more weeks before the season no. 3 more weeks before the window closes. So I'm going to reserve judgment until window close. But if we go to the season with that, oh my God. Poor kid who was loaned out 4 times before finally being sold to Danish league. Told you, man, those days were dark times, man. Isak will be here, guys. Chill. There's no way back for him. At Newcastle, he don't even want to play for them again. Exactly. At this point, don't worry, we're about to talk about Newcastle because it seems like they don't have experienced people running that club. And the fan base thought that they were us. Oh, we're a big club. We got a fan base. We got the money. Yeah. Now look at you. Don't worry, people. Don't go anywhere. We will talk about it. I think I have just heard the worst football take ever from our good friend Callum at Copish. He said Suarez was more important to MSN than Messi. This brother is smoking that good. Oh my God. Give me a moment to process exactly what you just said and see if I can make sense of this from our brethren Callum, because it kind of sounds like how Stevie G says, was it Cole? I forget his name. Dark times again. When Stevie G said this brethren was better on his day is better than Messi. It was Joe Cole. Yeah, sometimes, man, the best of us can say the dumbest. Slop managing the press. He knows we need a center back dealings. It should be behind closed doors, not all details in the press. He also said that he doesn't speak about players that are not his, but it's ignored. That is ignored. Yeah, I saw that too. He said he never talk about it. But listen, you are right, Red. I'm not gonna disagree with what you said there, but at this point we could at least go by face value, right? He said it. Robo and Simic, like Robo and Endo can play there. He said about Gravenberg, and we've seen in preseason he has played these players there. So we can only go by face value. And like I said, they are way too smart. Liverpool board and the whole transfer and transfer group committee are way too smart to go into the season again without adequate support. That's why I'm going to leave it there. Now, if they don't at the end of the window, that will be a whole different conversation that me and Mr. Slot and Edwards and Hughes going to have. That's what I'll say. But right now, I'm just saying, I'm just going based on what they have said. And yes, you were right. They said he can't speak about other people's players. But that's what most managers say. But right now, we can only say what he has consistently been saying. This person can play there. This person can play there. That person can play there. When you say that, I don't want to hear it. That's all I'm saying. Come on, Kwesi. Barcola is overrated, misses so many chances, and backup for PSG. No, I agree. I agree that he's not consistent enough. Hence the reason why I'm kind of saying that I don't see how we would need him when we have a young player who is playing exactly like him. Now, in terms of talent and ceiling wise, Leo supposed to be taking over the world right now. And do you think a lot of clubs are going to waste a lot of money to go get Leo from AC Milan? You know what I mean? That's my thing. Just because he's back up to PSG could be just Enrique favors somebody else more than him. That's the part what I was talking about. When people say, oh, if you're good enough, you will play. No. Sometimes managers have favorites. Managers have favorite for whatever reason is. Right? I mean, what's the name? Cole Palmer was at City, but Pep liked Foden better. It doesn't make Cole Palmer not being good enough. I mean, he goes to Chelsea and look at how he elevates his game. And right now, people say he's better than Foden. So at the end of the day, it's you. People have to understand. I won't say it's politics. It's just certain managers prefer certain players, whether it's because of their personality, whatever it is. Remember, Jurgen Klopp is the one who say a player that he tried to sign, he chose not to sign that player because he didn't like the way the player scored a goal and was celebrating. You see what I mean? So a lot of times, yes, certain players are talented. I mean, look at Odegaard. He was a child wonder, goes to, or even not even Odegaard. Let's be Ozil. You know how crazy it was for Madrid to let Ozil go? Even Ronaldo at the time was like, what are you doing? Ronaldo was getting most of his assists from Ozil. You see what I mean? So sometimes it's politics or it's just whatever it is. But yes, the player needs to be more consistent. He has the point, though. It's like Firmino was the most important for Mane and Salah. True. That's what I'm saying. Maya, that's what I'm saying. I'm still digesting what Callum said. Because what Suarez did, this is the thing about Suarez. Suarez could have been the guy who said everything should go through me. But Suarez, the genius of Suarez is he understands the game where he knows sometimes it's not about me. And he did it at Liverpool. And he scored what? Almost 50 goals doing that, right? When he and Sturridge was banging in the goals. Remember, Sturridge was the guy who was in the middle. Suarez was on the right wing, right? A player like Suarez could have told Rodgers, I'm not playing the wing. Send Sturridge over there. I'm being in the center. But he understands the importance of the team that he know I can go wherever I want. I had a free road to do whatever I want. And he made that attack better. You could not defend Suarez and Sturridge, and then we have Sterling on the other side. So yes, what he's saying is not a full-fledged bad thing. It's just a lot of times when you use Messi and you know what I mean, people loses it. But that team, it was just Messi. I mean, how do you defend Messi in the first place and then deal with Suarez and then go deal with that youngin named Neymar, right? So Suarez was the one who did exactly what Benzema did for Ronaldo and Bale. Same thing like you say, Maya, about Bobby and Mane and Salah. So I can see that. But the way it was worded doesn't look like that. If you hear it the way it's worded, you'll be like, Callum, what are you smoking? But that's why I say I needed to take time to process it because I knew what the mission that I knew what the final sentence that Callum was trying to, I mean, not the context, what he was saying, exactly what Maya, you are also saying. Maya, that was the point he was making, but no, sorry, it means it's Messi the GOAT. And for Messi fans, they don't want to hear that. It's crazy to me. Like, it's not even just football that this is part of. Even in basketball, there was a big debate about T-Mac versus Kobe Bryant. And the Kobe fans just went bananas. And this is the part. People think that a player's time and, that they forget that the player, whoever the player, sports or whatever it is, started from day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. 10 years of Kobe or football of Messi or whatever, right? Year 1, Messi was not the best player. Year 2, he wasn't. Year 3, okay, he started. We're like, this kid is going to be the best. Year 4, he's Messi. Year 5, the best. Year 6, okay. You cannot just go by from year 4 to year 10 and said, oh, that's Messi. And no. Why about year 1, year 2 when he wasn't? Because there was other great players there. But people don't want to hear that. Same thing with T-Mac and Kobe. A couple years in between T-Mac and Kobe said it himself. T-Mac was looked as this guy is better than Kobe. I remember those conversations. Now, did Kobe took off and became the closest to MJ? Yes, but people forget the years that he wasn't where everybody looked at him like, okay, he's so close. Yes, in the beginning, they said he looks like MJ. This guy could be the next MJ. But there was a lot of players that was given that accolade. It wasn't just Kobe. There was Vince Carter was also looked as the next MJ. What's the name? Hardaway. I call him Haga Skills. There was so many players. Grant Hill was looked as the next MJ. But people want to forget that, there are a lot of people who live in a vacuum where they forget that it's not just those periods. Period that, but I digress. Back to what we were saying. Barcola, Liverpool? No, I don't think he's going to Liverpool. Kwesi, I told you Frimpong is Salah backup. Yes, you did. Guys, is Chiesa staying or leaving? I think he's leaving. Chiesa wants to go to World Cup. Chiesa wants to go to the World Cup, so he will definitely want game time. So that will be back. There is a slight chance. I think 90% he's leaving, 10% he's staying. That's what I believe. He said he's not backup. Bradley can stay fit. See, the good thing about Frimpong is he can play both sides. So it's however the manager uses it. You know what I mean, Maya? Kwesi, how do you really feel about Simi, Robo, Grab? You just try to mess up my weekend before it starts. You just try to mess up my weekend before it starts. I see where you're coming from, Kabak. I see your kung fu. Big up to Mandem in the building. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Get the subs up, people. Get the subs up. When Layout is on his day, he is unplayable, but he needs good manager to try to keep his attitude up because he sometimes plays half. That's my point. Consistency, man. And you have to understand, Maya. A lot of managers' career is at risk. They don't have time to be dealing with an unemotional, intelligent player. You see what I mean? That's why Mourinho didn't have time for players like Pogba or Balotelli. I don't have time for this. Certain managers will, but certain managers don't have the time for that. Maya, I'm talking about Salah backups. Slot said that when Salah go to AFCON, Frimpong will play right. That's what I was saying. But we also know that Bradley, sometimes his fitness is not as strong as we want it to be, right? Not necessarily. Bradley will probably... Don't put in the atmosphere, man. Don't put in the ether. Yeah. So he said, are you concerned we may not get another defender? Slightly, but like I said, I'll give it till the end of the window. I do not want I think that they are way too smart for that. They are way, way too smart, knowing that we have been burned before. No, not once. A couple times. Remember the defensive stuff, the defensive fiasco, the midfielders? You know what I mean? So if they do that again, Yeah, we will need to talk. T-Mac in his prime in Orlando, yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. People don't know that. They just looked at Kobe, and if you ask him, what do you like about Kobe? Mamba mentality. Mamba mentality came way towards the end of his career. When Kobe first came in, he did not even get a chance to play. He was on the bench most of the time. The only reason why he was even on the bench was because of Dr. Bass. If some managers had their chance, they would have traded him. Man could score and will over everybody. Yep. T-Mac was... Yeah, I mean, can you imagine T-Mac and Vince Carter was on the same team? Barcola has a better GA than Cabrera and Rodrigo, so I understand the hate. Like I said, Barcola is good. He is good. The problem is, I feel like the age group that he is no different than the age group that we have our boy Rio in. That makes no sense. Now, if he was saying 25, 26, that area there, you're like, okay, super experience, you need that. Rio can learn something from him. If we need the growing pains, then we need the growing pains and get Rio to that level. Remember, he's not going to be perfect all the time. He's young, 16 years old. He's going to make mistakes. And for him to make mistakes and grow out of the mistakes, he has to keep playing. Yes. Hit the like button, fam. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Thank you so well for joining, man. It's a Friday. 2 more days till the Community Shield next week. Today. People, fantasy. Check out my fantasy, Quisibo TV. We have a fantasy, man. I'll post the thing on my X. Big up yourself, man. Big up. Thank you for coming through, brethren. Thank you. And why isn't Barcola in the team then? Because Kava is better. True, I think Kava is better, but Kava is super experienced. Super experienced. Super experienced. Elliot is gone. Maya, I think you should buy that assistant manager. You guys, man. CJ, Maya, and Badro, you people. I wish I was Badro. Okay. He said, Slot think it's clear 4 to 5 games with Robo Endo Grava center back is season ended. A center back is needed, no doubt. Yes. So we will see. We will see what's that. But let's jump into these. Oh, we got Liverpool Ghost TV in the building. Big up yourself. He says Slot mentioned Chiesa as one of his attacking options in the press conference. So it looks like he's staying. Also said Frimpong can play a right wing. So Dal will sign another forward after Isak. I mean, Chiesa, it's a very experienced player, so I could see why he would say that. Like I said, I'm 90-10. 90 he leaves, 10% he stays. Yeah. The idea is this is World Cup season. People, remember that. It is a World Cup season. Yeah, he say go get Due. Yeah, that's no chance. No chance. They will not let that kid leave. Ever. But yeah, people, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget the notification bell is as important as hitting subscribe, man, because you want to be notified as soon as we go on, right? YouTube sometimes be moving, will be moving crazy. They don't notify you. So make sure you hit that notification bell. All right. It's very, very important. Now let's talk about Isak. Newcastle. You lost the chance to get Sesko. Chelsea have put in Nico into the market. What are you waiting for? Somebody explained to me. I just heard that Eddie Howe's nephew is the director of football right now. That's why there's so much amateur hour going on over there. All summer, you are about 25 deep of players who have rejected you. Some that we know, some that we don't. Why are you waiting? Nico wants to play because he's going to the World Cup next year with Senegal. Why don't you go get Nico Williams right now? And there are rumors that Bayern Munich are also looking at it. Thank you, Maya. Thank you for saying that. Bayern is also looking at it. Why are they? Who? How many times do you want it to be bidden before you understand that this business is not? Okay, let's just say you don't even sell Isak, right? Let's just say Isak doesn't go anywhere. Who else do you have? What's the name? Mangala and Wisa and Gordon and Burns. You have more pressing issues than your attack. I mean, somebody make it make sense to me. Somebody make it make sense to me. Who is running this and sitting there and be like, oh, let's keep thinking about who else we're gonna get. This guy, even if Isak comes back into the team and says, okay, fine, January I'm gone or next summer I'm gone, he is not gonna put his whole heart into the game. He's gonna play enough to be good enough, stay fit, and stay consistent. He's not gonna kill himself for the team. This has nothing to do with Liverpool, me wanting Isak at Liverpool. This is just me looking at somebody and say, you are just an idiot running that place. You needed a striker. You know that, and this is the thing that Melissa already wrote. Before Melissa wrote, people, we've been saying the same thing before the summer started. We told you guys he wanted to leave. We said it over and over and over. We told you guys the story. Now Melissa already saying the same thing we've been saying, right? It's not Isak's fault. Isak is just reacting to what Newcastle did to him. Same thing Gyökeres did when he was at Sporting. There was some agreement. There was some conversations. Now, does Newcastle need to agree with a player who's under contract? Of course not. They don't have to. But he told them from day one, you didn't give me a new contract. You didn't bring in the players that you told me you were going to bring. And now, we thought we were going to work this nicely. You guys did not. Now, look at it. He's the bad guy. And still, one of the reasons why he doesn't want to sign is still going on. You are not able to bring the players that's going to make him better or the team better. That was one of the whole reason why he wanted to sign a new contract, because you guys promised him you're going to bring him some better players. You didn't give him the contract. You still haven't able to bring in the players. You went after Ekitike. You couldn't get him. You should have gone going for Sesko right there. Because at that time, Manchester United was focused on Mbeumo. You did it. For some reason, you think Champions League and your money is good enough to get you guys to where you want to be. Your project is not there yet. And you can't do what City and Chelsea did because FFP and PSR won't allow you. Right after you went after Sesko, you knew you were going to lose the fight. You should have been talking to Chelsea. It makes no sense to me at all why. These guys are going to get relegated. I'm sorry. They're going to get relegated. And I think that's when they will start bringing in people who... Because the guy who's even the head of the football thing, he doesn't know anything about football, right? I forgot his name. The guy who's in charge of the whole thing, he doesn't know nothing about football. Hence the reason why he's bringing Eddie Howe's nephew, who's not known in the world of football as a good football director, to be in charge of a position that he can do it. So someone makes it make sense to me. Somebody makes it make sense to me. Maya said, if we get Isak, I don't care if we don't get another forward. Just get us Isak and we win everything. After Isak, we need a center back. 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 Yeah, Trey and Rio will play. That's true. Trey, I mean, he got an. I think they promoted him. That one is a fact. Him, you could tell he's going to be very, very good. Slot was asked by Mo if Chiesa was an option for Salah during AFCON, and he didn't mention Chiesa. He talked about Frimpong only. Okay. He said Bayern Munich want Nico Jackson. Imagine Newcastle miss out. They're going to miss out. I'm sorry. They're going to miss out. You watch. They're going to miss out. They're going to be sitting there and they're going to be, well, we tried to get everything. Yeah, you probably will keep Isak. You possibly, I'm going to say probably, you possibly can keep Isak. But guess what? You're not going to have enough players. They're trying to get a defender from AC Milan, and the price is astronomically high because they waited so long, so everybody knows that they're desperate. Newcastle are an amateur hour one. At this point, they should hire me. They should hire me right now, and I will get everything done for them for half the price that they're paying them for. You guys are still debating. It's Andy, big up yourself. He said, who is the vice captain? Robo is. Robo is the vice captain of Liverpool. Paul Mitchell, yeah. I thought Paul Mitchell was the director of football. Is he? I don't think so. There was rumors that he was been hired, but then there's also rumors that I was listening to a Newcastle channel and they said Eddie Howe's nephew is in charge of football over there. So, I mean, director of football operations or whatever they call it. Oh, man. Tap said, big up yourself. Big up yourself. He said, oh, my days. Newcastle wants to sign Janet Jackson. At this point, they could sign Beyonce. I don't care. They are just, oh, my God. And this is the funny thing. They literally thought because they got money and they make it to the Champions League, they started talking like they were bigger than who they are. People, it takes time. We are not in Shearer days anymore. It took you 70 years to win a trophy. You think just because you did that, all of a sudden you are back? It does not work like that, man. He said, Newcastle with Kolo Mumuni. Really? Watch them fumble that one too. Watch them fumble that one too. So here's the thing. They said, I don't know who Patrick Berger is. Let's share the screen. I don't know who Patrick Berger is. I don't know how reliable he is. Let's look at his info. Okay, he's a big time Sky Sports reporter, transfer update. Okay. So he said Newcastle is in concrete talks with striker Randall Kolo Muani from France. The PSG forward is now top of short list after Benjamin Sesko decided to join Manchester United. Newcastle have another option too with Ramos, Watkins, and Jackson. And that comes for Pletigo as Sky Sport. Oh my God, this idiot here. Oh, this bummer. Yeah, so Dave O'Cobb also broke it. All right. Newcastle are trying to pull the baddies. You're not that guy. Yeah, man. He said, that's our legend from Julia days, if that's right. Yeah, we shall see. At this point, Newcastle, they are in a, what do you call it? In a tough pickle. They are in a tough pickle because you should have taken care of this business long time ago. The manager himself, and the manager, I think he's realizing the heat that is coming and he's protecting his nephew, and all of a sudden he changed his tone. Crazy, 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 crazy. Now, let's also discuss Nunez in the middle of the week is heading to Al Hilal. Shout out to Nunez, man. Darwin, thank you for everything you did. You know, we have had some very exciting times with Darwin. You know, one, since we are talking about Newcastle, one being the 2-1 win against Newcastle, the Brentford win, the banger he scored against I think it was the Europa game. Yeah, I mean, Darwin, it was the wrong choice from day one. Let's be honest. It was the wrong choice from day one. Klopp should have gone for Isak back then, but he decided to go for, and from what we're hearing, he just, because he liked the I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. He said 400,000. Hey, man, let the man make his money, man. Let him make his money. I don't care how he makes it. Make your money. These guys work themselves to the bone. So whether they're good or good enough or not, they are worth whatever they think they are. And if Liverpool's not going to pay him, he got to go where they will. And I think it's a good choice where he's going. 3-year contract. He can still come back at still in a very young age. I think he's just going to be there for a year. After the World Cup, he's back in Europe somewhere. That's how I see it. It's a good place for him to build his confidence, score a lot of goals, enjoy yourself, and then come back and ball out in the World Cup, and somebody will get him, right? Yes, I'm hearing the conspiracy of how Liverpool decided not to raise the price so that they could help Newcastle out in a backhand way, because the same people who owns the club also own majority shares with Chelsea and Newcastle. So yeah, but you know, Darwin, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. We're not going to sugarcoat anything. It didn't work out. A lot of us supported him when it wasn't working out, and we're still backing him. And at the end of the day, as true fans, that's what you're supposed to do. You back him till the hierarchy says, okay, this is not working out. Let's move him on. And now that's exactly what they did. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that there was no sentiment in it. They stick to their principles and say, brother, you're not staying. You know, we have had players where the same thing have happened, and then all of a sudden the manager changed their mind. This one, regardless of the tragic end of our loved one, Jota, they still said Darwin is moving away. So big up to Darwin. Thank you for all the service you rendered at Liverpool, and enjoy yourself over there, man. Enjoy yourself over there and come back stronger. Says Slot mentioned Chiesa. I am not saying anything because I will do the same. Go live a great life in Saudi and earn the money. Facts. You have to. At the end of the day, generational wealth, man. It's a great move for Darwin. Hopefully everything go well for himself and the league. He might end up scoring. I mean, Ronaldo is out here still scoring hat tricks. I'm just saying. Most of us have seen Inks, Borini, Balotelli. As bad as some of us think Nunez was, he was better than them. Facts. Oh, snap. We got Anfield Irishman in the building. Well, go on, brethren. Thank you so well for coming through. Appreciate you, brother. Hope all is well. And yes, people, please, if you haven't subscribed to Anfield Irishman, go subscribe. He's doing some serious hard work, man. This man is putting all of us who started before him into shame. Working hard, man. He's one of these hard-working people out here in this content creators game. Big up to Anfield Irishman. Yes, so Darwin is out. So that means Liverpool literally has only one striker. Out-and-out striker. Literally. So we need Isak. And at this point, Liverpool is waiting for Newcastle to get their ish together. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, Maya. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for keeping the community together. Thank you. Keep it going, people. Keep it going. Yeah, man, hit the like button, people. Hit the like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We have over 120 people from both X and YouTube. People in X, please come over and subscribe. You can go back and hit the like button. Don't forget the notification bell too. Yeah, so let's talk about Elliot. What do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? Elliot to RB Leipzig. I think that was a great move. I know we've talked about it before, but all summer I'm saying, please, Kwanzaa Elliot. I was begging, please don't stay in the EP. Don't go below the pyramid. Don't even stay in the EPL. Go abroad, because you go abroad, you can diversify your game, learn a new style of play. You become more marketable to other teams rather than staying in a place where there's nothing that you're going to learn, right? Big up to Rasta is in the building. See, Rasta is in the building. Badro is gone. So don't tell me this is not his burner account. Big up yourself, Rasta. And the Bajan Red family, I think they're all about to start their show. So if you haven't subscribed to the Bajan Red TV, please, go subscribe. Maya said, no problem. Everyone, make sure to support the channels by subscribing. But most importantly, hit the like, spread the stream around. Thank you, Maya. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Here for the Isak drama. So we here. But I mean, at this point, Liverpool, we need to go get. I think we need to focus on a center back. I think Gehi, Crystal Palace is also moving like Newcastle right now. They are even. Oh my God, who have they got? It's not like Newcastle, who's in Champions League, so they have something to market. You are in the Conference League. You just won FA Cup, and you still haven't gotten your players in together. You got to lose some players, and you waited till the last minute to do your business. That does not make sense to me. Get the money and go find a replacement. You are not going to get 50 million for Gay. That does not make sense. How is that going to make sense, people? Somebody tell me. Who are these people who are in charge of this, man? I don't like crabs, but they got you dirty mofo. Oh, now changing focus, Gracie. No, I'm not changing focus. Isak is coming. I mean, come on. Isak, Liverpool cannot wait till Newcastle get their ish together. I mean, Rasta, make this make sense. You went after Sesko. You couldn't. Right as soon as you were about to pull the trigger, Man United showed up. Why are you waiting to not sign in Jackson right now? Like right now, why are you waiting for Bayern Munich to come in and get Jackson? The player that, what's his name? Who else are they looking at? Randall. Watch somebody else going to come in, man. Exactly. They're thinking that, we got a big briefcase, project. Bro, people don't listen to that. Those players know my life expectancy is 5 years. By the time your project is ready, I'm out of the job. So I don't know why. You know what I mean? That makes no sense to me. Newcastle is just, but with Isak, everybody knows there's no returning. I mean, how is he going to go back and play with him? I know people will be like, well, remember Suarez? Yes. But Suarez was just fed up with what Liverpool did, right? There was promises made to him. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah. If somebody say compared to the Suarez at Liverpool, I get it. It's the same thing. But the thing is with Suarez he's not injury prone. My brother, you're going to be spending a lot of money. You know what I mean? And this guy, and Suarez was, I think, a little bit younger than him. He said we got to move fast before Chelsea move in. Cowell got injured. He's not going back to Chelsea. I promise you. He is no way he's going back to Chelsea. But I can see they will try. They will try for sure. They will try. But I think they said they don't have any plans because they have backup, man. Chelsea got players. These guys are, if we the team that is competing with Liverpool in terms of players, selling players, is Chelsea worldwide. Worldwide. Chelsea have sold so many players. That's why they are always above that PSR. They are almost at 200 million, just like Liverpool. This guy say, oh my God, why are you picking up craps for? I said Newcastle got 0 pool. They needed a few more years to get to the big boys table. Facts. That's facts. But they felt like because they got money and they're in the Champions League, all of a sudden you have to build history. You can't just have one and think, oh, we can do this now. It makes no sense. He said, I see Newcastle keeping Isak in the basement. At this point, they don't even want him around the house. Did you see what they did to him a few days ago? They kicked him out. They kicked him out of the basement when they were having a barbecue with all the families. They kick him out. How can you come back? Liverpool did not do that to Suarez. Suarez, we just sent him to train by himself with the academy. That was it. Right? That was it. This one is so bad. That's the thing. People not looking at how bad it is right now at Newcastle. It is so bad. Like the players don't want him. See, Liverpool, the players wanted him. The fan base, of course, the fan base will do what fan base does. But it is really, 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 really bad. The fact that the best time for them to try to bring him back was during this family event. But during the family event, what did they do? No rapes. Exactly. No race for his. No soup for you. That's what they did to him. That was the best opportunity to say, hey, listen, look at all these families, man. They're here for you. As a matter of fact, there were stories that was coming out that some of the families were disappointed because they came there for him. And Eddie Howe was like, no ribs for you, man. They said, no ribs for you. Get out of here. You know? Yeah, Chelsea has Hato. So that's why. And I wanted Hato. I don't know why he's rushing to go over there. Young players do not do well at Chelsea. That's me hating. He said, if Newcastle not careful, they can lose that amazing midfield. I think next year they're all gone. I promise you. Mark my word. I believe next year Bruno is probably going to go to City if Pep stays. Or Liverpool might look at Bruno. Or Real Madrid, Barca, Bayern. Bruno is not going to be at Newcastle after this season. After this season, Bruno will not be there. The gambler, nobody wants the gambler because he's coming with too much baggage. You see what I mean? The gambler has too much baggage. So I don't think he's going to be there. But I know Bruno is not going to be there. Gordon is probably going to end up at Spurs. I'm just saying that whole midfield is gone. That whole midfield is gone. He said, we got ribs and chicken here at LFC. Brother, we got the best out of the best BBQ out here, man. Southern barbecue. We got it. All the men has to come in and just cross the street. Don't worry, we will have a barbecue on signing one day for East. Or when he come in, just like what did Chelsea didn't buy Yaya his cake? We will have a whole barbecue weekend just for Isa. He said, bring the hot sauce. No, the sauces will be there. The sauces will be there. That's the announcement video, Isak and barbecue. That would be cool, man. That would be. Could you imagine the announcement video? You have Isak with the chef's hat, holding the tongues and the barbecue stuff. Oh man, this is gonna be hilarious. It'll be hilarious. All this chat making me hungry, dying for some wings. Go get some wings, man. Go get some wings. It's Friday. Enjoy yourself. Right now, I am worried, but that Man United can get my favorite young. Me too. Aaron, they're supposed to be broke. This is the thing with Man U. They gambling. They gambling that next year they will be in the Champions League. If they are not, oh my God. It's a big, big gamble. I don't think they're going to get Baliba. And personally, I think Baliba wants Liverpool. He wants Liverpool. And Brighton, if you let Baliba go, because Brighton didn't do well last season. You do not want to be caught in the relegations dogfight because they've lost a lot of great players, right? And you kept James Milner. Okay. As great as James Milner is, he's past his prime and he's not going to keep you up. What's the name? Welbeck does not score enough goals. Mitoma, same thing. He plays very well, but he doesn't score enough goals. So if you're going to sell one of your best players, you better make 120, 130 million. Baliba next year will be almost at the same price as Caicedo. Yes, they have talked. Man U is trying to make it work. But Brighton, I don't think Brighton will let him go. Unless Man U brings some crazy, crazy money. Yeah, man. They broke trying to ask the taxpayers to build them a stadium. Shameful. Newcastle are so badly managed at the moment. Total inability way up the timeline. They are now about to where they lose not only their key players, next year. And this is the risk they haven't. If they fall off the Champions League thing, Eddie Howe, they're going to look at you like, brother, are you good enough? The board, the fan base are going to start looking at the board. Whether you keep Isak or Isak goes. There's a lot of luck. They have no planning. There's no planning at Newcastle. That's why they are where they are. They thought Champions League was end or be all. Yeah, me too, Rasta. I want Baliba. I think Baliba, if Endo leaves, Baliba is that player. That it will be at the right age where you need that type of midfielder. Can you imagine you playing the tough team and you have Baliba? Oh my. Yeah, I don't think he's going to Man U. Finger crossed. They sold Pedro for big money. That's also my point. And even, Pedro, great player, but he didn't score enough goals. So you're going to sell your next best player or one of your best players and your midfield. You're not going to get, I don't care how, yes, they had Bissouma, they had Caicedo, McAllister, now Baliba. At this point, who are you going to get? Remember, Brighton always starts the season very well. The season, they start very, very, very nicely, and then they drop. So this season is different, man. Man United will never be broke with all the money they make, even the owners taking money. Well, their marketing is, their commercial power is starting to dip. And I think that's why they are doing a calculated risk of buying these players. Because they can't go another season like another season without Champions League. It's starting to catch up to them. This has been a 10-year run. That's how great their commercial powers was. They have been in a 10-year route, and still they're still a juggernaut. But with anything in life, eventually reality starts to bite you. What's the name? Ineos wasn't, what's the name? Ratcliffe wasn't lying when he said they were broke. Hence the reason why he was cutting out the fat. They are broke. But right now, they have to do a calculated risk of saying, hey, let's get some good players in with the hope that we get higher in the table, right? Do well, play some exciting football. They might not win anything, but play exciting football that will bring the fans back. And then the commercial market, sometimes you see some clubs, they don't win anything, but they are so exciting that everybody starts supporting just off excitement. And then eventually, once in a while, they will go on a cup run, whether the league, the league cups, or even the Champions League or Europa run, and then it brings fan base on there. If they do that, they will even out. But if they fall off, oh Lord. Yeah, so it's a calculated risk that Manchester United doing. But the thing is, this is a good part. That's just to end with that part. Liverpool passed them in terms of commercial success. And people don't understand how big that is. All right. Man United, in terms of commercial juggernaut, they're on the levels of the Dallas Cowboys, LA Lakers, the Yankees, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Red Sox, right? They are in that echelon. Those juggernaut, now the Golden State Warriors, Boston Celtics, they kind of fall off a little bit, but they're there. About New York Knicks, right? Football, you have say Cowboys, you have what's the other ball club? It's another football club. The Raiders, they have but those type of juggernaut. Liverpool is there now this year. In terms of this year alone, Liverpool is there. So if Man U keeps to having bad seasons, they're gonna fall off. And if they fall off, it is catastrophic. The owners will sell right away. They will sell right away because the fall off is like, can you imagine Bill Gates becoming a regular millionaire? That's how bad it will look. Oh, yeah. You didn't know, huh? Golden State. Right now, NBA, Golden State is top 4. There's the New York Knicks, Lakers, Golden State, and Boston. Those are the big 4 market. Yeah, Golden State, Steph Curry. On the back of Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson. Yeah, that 10-year period of run that these guys, the Splash Brothers, all that. Yeah, Golden State is now big time, man. And don't forget, they are in the Bay Area, Silicon Valley. So that's how it is. Yep. The Knicks are number 1, Lakers, Golden State, and then Celtics. And now Celtics just been bought by a family. So yeah, it's big time out here. Then the Dodgers. So yeah, man, Chelsea's owner, man, he's rolling with some big ball clubs. So yeah, with Manchester United, that's where they those echelons. But this past year, the rut has finally caught up to them, and they start to fall off. And Liverpool passes them. And Liverpool next year are projected to do better than what we did last year. And if Man U falls off, trust me, like I said, it's like Bill Gates losing all his billions and becoming a millionaire. There's a difference between a billionaire and a millionaire. That's how it will become. And Man U, the owners will sell because they wanted what, 8 billion? That price will drop to about 5. And if they keep going backwards, it's just going to keep going that way. So, yeah, that's why they're doing the calculated risk to see if it works. If it doesn't, so if you're going to hate on Man U, man, this is the year, man. Let that hate comes. Let them go back. Rasta said, I can see beating Arsenal opening day. I think they will. Arsenal fans, I want to ask you a question. You see how frustrated you guys get when you debate Newcastle fans? Yeah, that's how we feel when you try to debate us and act like you're on our level, right? There's only one club on our level, and that's United. And even them, they are kind of like going the other way. So when you guys get frustrated when you are debating Newcastle fans because they are in the Champions League, they won the Carabao Cup, all of a sudden they think they're a big club. That's how we Liverpool fans feels when we debate you Arsenal fans. And yes, you are a top club. We know Arsenal's top club, top 3, right? In terms of historical content, but Chelsea has surpass you guys in terms of trophies. So yeah, man. I just wanted to slide that in there. Just want to slide that in there. But Elliot needs to go to Leipzig. Go to Leipzig, ball out. You come in, the manager will put you on the team because England needs an outliner. And then with Madison getting injured, there's opportunity for a couple players to sneak in. And I think Elliot can get the CJ is one of them, right? Curtis can also make it to the English national team. So Curtis also has to ball out this year. If he's not balling out, they're going to let him go. And as you can see, these people do not have feelings. Look what Darwin, yeah, peace out. Diaz, bye-bye. You know what I mean? So Curtis needs to step up this year big time. He needs to prove that he can start over all the midfield that we have. Otherwise, next year, yeah, you guys know the deal. But Elliot, I think going to Leipzig will be a very good thing for him. It'll be a very, very, very good thing for him. He would develop better. Jurgen Klopp is over there, so he will have familiarized people there. And the Bundesliga is not as easy as people think, but it is fit his skill. There's not too much speed. And it seems to me like the EPL is too fast for him. He always looked like he's missing something. He's falling behind. Have you guys run with a group of people and there's always that person that is always falling behind? That's it. He said, Quasi, thoughts on Conor Bradley? Are you a little worried that the kid becoming too injury prone? People, we also have to remember that Bradley is a young man also still going through his growth spurt. So that could be reason why that injuries are coming. And I hope that he doesn't become injury prone. I think some of it is because he's young and sometimes he's too, when you are young, you tend to be a little bit foolish in how you tackle, how you play, too aggressive instead of using a little bit of this. For instance, case in point, remember how people used to demonize Virgil because he didn't want to go on the ground? The same thing could be with Bradley, where he's too aggressive, right? Sometimes he goes into a tackle that he doesn't need to go to a tackle. Remember, going down is your last option. So hopefully, as he matures, he will learn the game where he will start focusing on being a positional player instead of just being an out-and-out defender, right? But yeah, I'm slightly worried. But we have adequate backup. Iwan, Cole, big up yourself, man. And yes, thank you. I was thinking about that today. Happy birthday to the big man, man. I miss him, man. Matip. Why do you guys think we bring Matip back, man? Liverpool should bring Matip back. I don't think we should have let him go. I know that injury was significant, but I was in the hope that I think we let him go too early. At least give him 1 year. I know I'm talking about don't be sentimental, but Matip being the fourth option is better than 90% of these center backs out there. You got Virgil, you got Konate, you got Kwanzaa. Matip is fourth option with what's his name? Gomez. At this point, Matip is even better than Gomez. Let's be honest here. I think we let Matip go way too early. We should have kept him. I think we should have kept him 1 year and see what happens. But he's retired, 34 years old. I think that was too early. He retired way too early. A bomber for Newcastle. All my Newcastle fans out there. I don't know how reliable Mr. Keith Downey is. Okay, he's on the Northeast reporter, and he is Keith. Oh yeah. Keith is real. Keith is real. This is the guy from Sky Sports. Yeah, that's the one who he crashed out when Jacob said that Liverpool will not come back for will not make another bid. He said Newcastle are ready to finalize a deal with Brentford for forward Johanna Wisa, and I'm hoping a deal can be struck quickly. Understand the fee under discussion is around 35 mark. Wisa is representative traveling to the UK today. I hope to trash it out. Well, that's some good news. And he deserves it. He needs to play Champions League football. He's a very good player. I like him. I know there were some rumors that Liverpool was also Liverpool fans are shameless. There's a Liverpool was also looking at him. Nah, we're not gonna get him. He's too old, 29 years old. 35 million for a 29-year-old. He said, let's hope nobody comes in. Check this out. Rasta, guess who his former manager is? Guess who his former manager is coaching at? That same club just lost their number 10. Shall I keep going? Spurs. Madison tore his ACL. He's out for about 5 to 7 months. All right. They have coach, is it Frank? Yeah. Frank is coaching Spurs. He lost Madison. That's why the whole Rodrigo conversation is, they want Rodrigo on loan with possibility of what they call it, having him, possibility of buying him next year. Yeah, man, Spurs is also in trouble. Yeah, they're able to bring in Kudus. Solanke is still injured. They haven't even bought anybody. He said Spurs should have bought Javi. I think Spurs would have been a good, if he were to stay in England, Spurs would be a good spot for him because I like the manager. But right now, for me, I think Javi's first choice should be abroad. Diversify your game. But yeah, that will, I think for Madison, yeah. But we saw Spurs can circle around real quick and say, you know what? 35 million for Wisa, it's a good deal. You know what I mean? It's a good deal. He's the guy, he works really, really hard. That's one thing I like about Wisa, man. And Buemo had a very, very good partnership. They were hard working players. Okay, Plettenberg is also reporting this. Yeah, Newcastle, you guys are in the news, man. Again, I hope Newcastle United. We talked about this earlier, but Newcastle have open negotiation with Randall Kolo Muani. The 26-year-old is now high on Newcastle shortlist after their move with Benjamin Sesko fell through. Okay, so now they're looking at places. Well, apparently he's a Juve. Okay. But I was told that he's also a Newcastle, PSG player. All right, Newcastle, get it done then. Get it done. He said, Newcastle will go into meltdown if they St. James Park will melt. St. James Park will melt if that were to happen. Big up to everybody who just came in. Please hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't, please. Subscribe. Get us all in all the right places, man. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell, too. Big up yourself, man. He said Newcastle news. They can't handle that. Oh, man, they will melt. They will melt. That's the guy. Yeah, that's the guy from PSG. I thought he was a Juve. Big up, Honesty. Good to see you. Yoen Wisa pushing now to join Newcastle as negotiation between clubs have underway. Yeah, Brentford was also saying they didn't want him to go. And Brentford needs to be careful. They lost some powerhouses. The manager, Mbuemo, now Wisa, man. That's a lot of players they're losing right there, man. The concern around Conor Bradley remains his injury record, while they are never long-term injuries. They are all 3 or 4 weeks, which is still a worry. Like I said, his injury is part of his growth, man. Remember, he's young. Remember, even Trent. Remember at one point Trent was getting a little niggle here, niggle there. But their body types are different. Yes, my guy. Hope you are well. Double L Iron. What's going on? What's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you, Brendan. Brentford. I said Brentford going down. Yeah, this one, what it does is it also affects your playing, man. It affects your play, your consistency, your fitness. Fitness will be a problem. Big up to man. Please hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Liverpool have achieved record-breaking start to their new kit deal with Adidas. Home kit sales have outperformed the 24-25 launch over 700%, with orders from 100. Bro, they're telling me it'll take 2 more weeks before I can get any uniforms. I went to the local store, and tomorrow I'm going to go again. They said they were getting a new shipment. You cannot get Liverpool stuff, man, even online. You guys in England, you guys are lucky, man. Out here, man, these things are sold out. What was I telling people? What? Isak is Adidas boy. Wait, Adidas boy. This is not by accident. This is not by accident. Verts has been the most popular name and number. I've been telling people that, but I was told, oh, well, Verts is not a superstar like, in England. I've told you, it doesn't matter where he is. He's a global name, and he's an Adidas boy. Liverpool and Adidas just made their money back. The 100 million we just bought Verts, we got our money back. We get our money back. And you bring Isak to this? Oh, Jesus. And don't forget, Ekitike is also Adidas, right? So I would say, 75% of our athletes are Adidas athletes. I'm just saying. It's a Wisa and Jackson Moani deals to be completed soon. Hopefully. Let's pray for Newcastle, people. Let's pray for Newcastle. We have our fun. We have our fun. They learned their lesson. They thought that they were what? They were playing chess, right? They thought that, they didn't know who they were playing with. They did not know who they were messing with. They didn't know Liverpool's kung fu, and they've learned their lesson. They've learned their lesson. So let's humble ourselves and pray for them so that they can get these 2 players so we can move on. You know what I mean? Oh, you got your Jota one? Man, out here we can get nothing. We cannot get nothing out here. Honestly, seeing people wearing the new kit outside already. No, I wasn't there. Fuzzy is right now. I don't want to say it, but Fuzzy was funny. Shout out to Fuzzy, man. That brother said, man, I'm bankrupt. That boy went to the Liverpool store. I told you the online store, when I was on the Liverpool website, the store, that link was crashed. On the same day, the Friday morning, it crashed. That's how popular Adidas is about to make so much money. I don't want to say it, but we might end up getting very close to Real Madrid this year. Adidas, because Adidas does Real Madrid too. Arsenal, no competition. Right? But Adidas, Liverpool Adidas might get very close to Real Madrid Adidas in terms of shirt sales. So that means if we sell that amount of volume, guess what? That means real negotiation. They are stuck with us for 10 years. They are with us for 10 years. And if we keep this thing going, yeah, buddy. I hear that Wisa Newcastle have been confirmed in the last hour. Really? No, I don't know if they've been confirmed. I think they are talking right now. Yeah, okay, Fabricio, let's do here. Let's share this news with the people. Big up to everybody in the building. Thank you for coming through, man. Thank you for coming through. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Okay, so this is from Fab. He said, we are pushing now to join Newcastle as negotiation between the clubs are underway. Brentford are working on Utara, I messed his name, deal that can be open doors for Wisa exit. Okay, so the domino effect is in full effect. The domino effect is in full effect. I don't know what I'm saying, but it sounds good. Yeah, man. So this is where it's at. This is where it's at. He said, I got my. Hey, did you get the black one or the green one? I'm waiting for the black one because I know Allison usually has the best kit. I think the New Balance, the black and gold one for Allison is the best one in the last 10 years I've seen any kit on Liverpool or any goalkeeper. The black and gold one, the New Balance one, that's the one we won the Champions League with. The best, the best. Same here. Belgium, the shirts are selling like, yeah, man, Liverpool are killing the market right now. I hear some of the sizes are already, I know it's not fair. If we get Isak, he cannot play. I don't think even if we get him, he'll be ready the first 2 weeks. They're not gonna force him. Why the rush? Why the rush? Because they will want him to play the home game. Saw someone in LFC jersey today with the name Kwesi Sauces. Thank you. I appreciate it. He said, Kwesi, just go to Adidas store. They have a lot. No, I went to we have an outlet here and they sell a whole bunch of stuff. Actually, I'll show you. I was there and I took a picture and I sent it to my brethren who is a what do they call it? He's a pilot. Oops, you can't see it. Sorry about that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I went there. They have these useless uniforms. Very, very useless. Dirty. I almost wanted to throw them on the ground. But yeah, I think I'm going to order it online. And yeah, I'm going to be very irresponsible, man. I'm going to be a very irresponsible adult with this uniform. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm going to be irresponsible. I'm definitely going to be bankrupt after this. I'm going to be on the Fuzzy line. These uniforms look really good. If LFC are unable to get Mark Yehi, they will pivot back to younger center back option. Yeah, that's what we were talking about it. Oh, who is this Wolfsburg's player? Constantinios. Maybe that's why we kept Simicas. That's his home people. I want them training jacket. The white ones are cold. The white ones are cold, man. I know Mark A just came in and started throwing bombs and attacking me, man. Don't. I'm telling you, people. You wait till Isak comes to Liverpool. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Musical chairs is hilarious. It is hilarious. It is hilarious. These people should have done their business and listened to Liverpool. Oh, you got the green one? I want the green away jersey. So that's why I'm gonna get the black Allison one. Waiting for the Adidas third kit. That one, I'm still trying to debate whether I should get the long sleeve or the short sleeve for that one. The green one is gonna be sick. Did you watch Slot press conference this morning? It seems like he's happy with Endo and not looking. Yeah, we talked about it. I'm not happy with that, but I think it's just tongue in cheek. He doesn't want to diverge all his information. Like he said, he doesn't want to talk about other clubs' players. So I'll give him that. But I'm waiting till the end of the window. If the end of the window, they haven't bringing me at least one center back, oh my goodness, we're gonna crash out. Why not? It's not alone can be kept tight. Who are we talking about? I think I missed that message. Isak hasn't even played 1 minute of competitive football since last season. It make time until October. Nah, he'll be ready. I can see why you say October because of international break, but I think he will get 1 game before international break. Right? There's 2 games. There's three or 4 games before international break. So we have Bournemouth home, Newcastle away, Arsenal home. I think he'll be ready for Arsenal. Maybe come off the bench. What are we saying? Big up to Mandem in the building, man. Thank you for being in the building. People, don't forget, we are also being monetized. So if you want to help Kwesi and the 21 kids, man, please, a few donations. Don't forget the Cash App. Don't forget the Shout out to Dr. Umar. Yeah, he won't have much fitness. Yep, that's what I'm saying. He will get a few little games. They'll probably give him a behind the scene matches, something like that. And it's lot of McAllister. He will be in the squad. He was out for 2 months or longer. He trained with us, played 30 minutes, 45. Yeah, man. I don't know why people are worried. Let the players, they're gonna break him in. We are way too excited to see all our players together. No, this is a marathon. Remember, it ends in May. It's not gonna end in the first match on Friday. Some of our guys that we want to see might not play probably 2-3 games before they start being introduced. My kids are not eating for a week because Rasta, I'm telling you, man, the way I'm about to be irresponsible, man, I don't think I'm even gonna pay. Man, the bank will have to come take the house. I'm telling you, man, the way I'm about to be irresponsible with this kid. This kid is nice, man. The red one, I think I'm going with the long sleeve, short sleeve with the white. The green one, I don't know. I think I'll get both. And then I'm waiting for Allison's black one. And then, have you realized that sometimes the practice training kits are always looks much better than the match day ones? Or is it just me? Will they drop special Gerrard edition? I think they will. Maybe towards the end, towards the middle of the season, they will drop because Gerrard is still with Predator, right? And I think Beckham is the one who's in charge of Predator. So they will do something like that. You have to. You can't just. Gerrard was the it for them. I'm thinking long sleeve home kit and short sleeve third kit. I was thinking about that too. That's what I'm thinking about. I hear that talk is cheap, especially in football. You heard right. I don't see slot vision. He is visionary. Gravenberg next, Mascherano. Imagine Isak being second to Ekitike. Why not? He has to work his way up. He is going to be our number 1 option, but if he's not fit, we can't force him. But that is funny, though. You know how the fans will crash out? Isak playing for under 21 like Chiesa. The Barcola link has been shut down. The player don't want to leave and PSG don't want to sell. Well, Mr. Hazy, thank you for that information. We didn't think it was going to happen. That's what I said at the beginning of the show. The reason why the link came up is because Edwards have looked at him before. And of course, everybody that Edward have looked at is at Liverpool right now or about to come to Liverpool. So great. See what ingredients make Ghanaian jollof nice, more elite than Senegalese or other. Whew, that's a tough question. There's a list of, in Atlanta, they do the top 5 jollof rice. Ghana is number 1. I think Liberia is number 2. Senegal is number 3. I was shocked. Nigeria is way down there, 4 or 5. I don't care about them. The Ghana jollof, man, I think Ghana jollof is usually the rice that they use, right? Usually they use jasmine rice because it gives you, it's not too mushy, and then it's also not too dry. And then the spices, how they make the spices is very, very, very good. That's why. Senegalese usually do Oh, Tulu, you know that's the truth. My brethren Tulu's in the building. Big shout out to Tulu, man. He's from Niger, and he's like, I'm capping. Come on, you live in ATL. I will send you that. I will send you that thing. I will send you that thing. Why don't you go support? But Senegalese, I think they usually use basmati rice. But Senegalese jollof, I mean, they started it. It is delicious. I'm not gonna lie. Senegalese jollof. But the Ghana one is man, I guess I can say there's the love they put in, man. It's the love they put in. Now the discussion is who is more important, Mike 10 or Sobosla, and it's becoming toxic. And I don't rate Sobo like that, but people are moving mad. Why? I mean, you're already also becoming toxic, honesty. The fact that you saying I don't rate Sobo already means that you have already taken a side. Don't take any side. Just sit back, cross your leg, and enjoy the show. Sobo, I told you guys, Sobo is the guy I want to watch because Sobo is going to be the reason why Vert is going to be unplayable. If you can deal with Sobo, how are you going to deal with Vert? Of course, we know what Maka is. Maka is Maka. Come on. Maka is Maka. I mean, but in terms of matchups and how the skill and everything is going to be implemented, Sobosla is going to be integral and very integral for how Vert is going to play because of Sobosla, Vert is going to have ample of spaces. The guy already knows how to get into those pockets of spaces already. So don't worry about that. Yeah. Those are not even Liverpool fans. Those are player FCs. I told you that about that. Honesty, why do you keep falling into that, man? Those are player FCs. They are not LFC player fans. They are just there. They will be wearing the kit. They are probably the ones who have bought all the kits. We appreciate their business. Big up, CJ. Big up, CJ. We got Rio Dino. Facts. Watching Liverpool live against Balboa was, bro, I think tomorrow you need to come on a show. We're having a call in. Come on in and let me know, man. I think the first match was good, but the second one was so exciting. I'm still like very, very impressed with how Liverpool played. And that is just preseason. We are not even there yet. This is 55% of how good we could be. Dom and Mark gonna start the season together. True. You are a very good streamer, making time for viewers and replying to comments. Other streamers just argue with their friends and ignore everyone. Brother, this is I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Means a lot. But this is a community channel. It's not all about me. Sometimes I want to be quiet so that you guys can talk. Hence the reason why we are doing the call-in show so that you guys can talk and I can shut the hell up. It's not all about me, but I appreciate you, man. Thank you for that. Big up. He said Mark and Sobo, Dan Jones for Mark at 60. Yeah, man, the rotation is going to be crazy. The rotation, I don't want to be in the head of Arnie Slot because that headache in that midfield is going to be crazy. Red, is that even a question? Tulu, you see that? Don't be sending me that stuff on IG about Nigeria with the trophy. Come on now. That's Nigeria fighting amongst themselves, acting like they're Ghanaians. Yeah, that match was beautiful, man. I agree. I'd enjoy it. It was very enjoyable. Did anybody hear a name by the name of Nico Williams? I'm just saying. Hussam calls Sobosla Hungarian Gallagher the disrespect. He called Diaz a human feces too. Remember that? And I caught up to him on Ensman's channel and he ends up apologizing. So now he and the Colombians are cool. That's what I talk about, man. People be talking too much sometimes. Jones is underrated. Sobo will be a player of the year. I can see it. Our midfield and attack are moving like a killer bees, man. Man, that counter attack, the one that Ekitike, the first one before he gave the assist to Salah. That speed. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be crazy. And then there's a video circulating around on social media of the pass from Konate from the right back side, and they moved it around, and Szoboszlai nutmeg somebody, and then they were off. I can't wait next week, man. I can't wait next week, or even Sunday. I can't wait. Newcastle are about to get Wisa, and they are trying to get PSG striker Colo. Let's pray for Newcastle, people. Let's pray for Newcastle so they can make it work, man. They try to think that they were on our level and they've learned their lesson. I hope they learned their lesson. They need to realize their place, that we are on a different level. But right now, we need to pray for them so they could get their strikers. Shameless, yes, I am. For me, I don't think it will be just who we think in the midfield. I feel it depends on the opponent. I agree with that. I think the manager's just going to go with based on the team we're playing against. Say Mwani was in Juve. That's what I thought. He was in Juve for a loan. And I think he's back at PSG. I walked into the stadium and felt like I was in a different world. Brother, I can't wait for me to go to that cathedral, man. It is beautiful. Breaking news, Adidas has been sold, put to do crazy buying 24 kids of his kids and 45 more for the village. Thank you so well, honestly. Thank you. I appreciate you. At this point, Adidas needs to make me an honorary owner. You know, let me buy a shares. I'm going to buy shares in Adidas. I'm going to buy shares, even if I buy 0.00002%. Crazy, you said, got us with the new kid. Wagwan. Listen, Uncle J Dub is you know, the man is doing some things right now. He will follow through. He will follow through. Just give him time. Give him time. I promise. I promise. All right, Kwesi mate, free Isak and Gehi now. The kid, big up yourself. The kid is back. Yeah, man. Hashtag free Isak. Hashtag free Gehi, man. Crystal Palace, I hope you guys do not do the same thing. I hope not. Be smart. Newcastle have so many more striker options if they don't get one. Diabolical. Oh, man. Nico Williams thought he was gone from Frimpong. Frimpong said, hello, where are you going? You see, that's the thing. They both from Ghana, playing for different countries. Yeah, Williams came in there with the fufu in him. Nico did not eat his fufu. Konate tried a half by. Oh, man, if that ball have gone in, CJ, what the hell is wrong with you, man? Oh, my God. I don't know what I'm going to do with him, man. You're going to go into the basement. Yeah, man, Konato's bicycle kick would have been crazy if the ball had gone into the net. If that ball had gone into the net, it would have been crazy. Big up to Peter. What you saying, bro? Where's Isak's bait at, man? Rasta, how many burner accounts do you have, brother, man? There goes another of your burner people. There goes another of your burner, man. Don't worry. It's coming. It's coming, Peter. It's coming. Don't worry. And when it happens, it's already been happened before, but it will happen again. I want my apology, Peter, when it happens. Can we talk about Ibu signing the contract? I think he will sign. It is looking very favorable that he will sign. What do you think, Rasta? I think they will give him what he wants because at this point, there's not many players like him, so you might as well keep him. I think he will stay. I'm feeling very confident. I'm at between 75 to 85% that he will stay. He will sign, I mean. Isak will move, and we are in prime position. The mechanics of the transfer window needs to play out. Was not a believer now. Thank you, Red. Thank you. Peter, you hear that? Rasta, you hear that? Thank you. People, please hit the like button, fam. Hit the like button, please. Help your brother out. I need jerseys for my kids. If you're not going to give me some super chat, at least get the likes up so that YouTube can pay me later and I can get 21 kits. You know how much it's going to cost me to buy all of them? Yeah, Liverpool kit and myself. I'm going to be very irresponsible for that kit, man. I'll not say one reason. Don't say that, Ken. Don't say that. What are you doing, man? Oh my God. Thomas Partey to my side. Here we go, Red. No, CJ, you acting a fool right now. Ibu will sign. Yeah, thank you, Red. My concern is we must sign Gehi immediately before Chelsea go Gazan and extend Ibu contract. We are good at that back this season. I don't think Chelsea will sign him because Chelsea has Hato. That's why. And I don't think Gehi wants to go back. Facts. Liverpool are closely monitoring the situation of Bradley Barcola. However, there have been no offers. Yeah, that one is not going to happen. If we don't get Isak, then maybe, but I don't think that's going to happen. Isak will need a second preseason at this rate. I agree with you, brother. I agree with you. I will give your super chat on 19th when I brother, respect. I will become a member if it was an option. The membership side, I don't want to start it yet because I want to make sure I am fully dedicated into that, right? I don't want to take your money and then, hey, where's the membership video? Nah. This is a community show, so whatever support you can give us, we take, like I say, we will take the like for free. But the members, eventually we will do a membership one. I'm working on that. I want to make sure I do it right. I don't want to cheat my community, man. I do not want to cheat. I'm so scared to put CJ stuff on right now. A full season, more like he said Cole is injured for a full season. He could go there. Now they got Hato. They don't need, and they got other 65 other players waiting in the wing, man. Yeah. Big up to Mandem, man. A few more questions and we could get out of here, man. Oh, man, you guys are the best. You guys have made this show the best so far, man. Thank you. He said you like my profile pics. Man, I like Sacco. Sacco was good, but then he was never serious, so Jurgen had to kick him out. Gracie needs the membership for his 21 kids. Please support if you can. Okay, this is what we'll do. Since you guys have brought it up. If we get to 1,000, I will do the membership one. Is that a good deal? We get to 1,000. Of course, we are, by sponsorship of Anfield Irishman, Kwesi is going to do the hot sauce. But at this point, my sauces have been 98%. So I don't know how many hot sauce I'm going to be eating, how many chicken wing hot sauce I'm going to eat because my sauces have always come through with it. So, hey, but, big up yourself, man. Thank you so much, Rasta. I can't wait for the next Friday night line, man. It's gonna be bananas. Me versus Madi. It's gonna be crazy. So I can't wait. Big up yourself, Rasta, and the Bajan Red TV family. Please go subscribe, people. If you haven't, please go subscribe. Yeah, when we get to 1,000, I'll do the membership plus Kwesi's hot sauce challenge because people doubt my sauces. Even though my sauces have been 98%, I'm not getting my credit. Look how well Indy is doing. I'm doing exactly what Indy is doing, but I don't get my credit. I see how it is. Big up, chat. Big up, Rasta. Thank you so much. Marquez said 1,000 subscribers and Melissa Reddy would. Bro, me and Melissa, we go way back. Off and on girlfriend. We're taking a break right now. But you saw everything I was saying. She put it on. She made a whole thread about what I was saying. So Melissa, girl, I know you're watching me. Shout me out. Come on the show. Let people know we're real. Stop giving Indy so much credit. What about me? Unbelievable. And Tulu. Yeah, me and the Latinas, man. Yeah. I can't help it. It's your Anfield Irishman. No, it's a different one. Nope. Anfield Irishman is not Anfield Agenda. No. no relations. No relations. No relations. Thousand Sub and Epstein. CJ. God damn it. Maddie, aka Mr. Boston. I know me and Maddie, man. I can't wait. The next show is gonna be me versus Maddie on the what's it called? Friday Night Live at the Deja Red TV. Check it out, people. He said Anfield agenda. Oh my God, you guys are too much. Yeah, he said, yep. Thank you, MK To. Thank you. Uncle Ruckus, no relations. Yo, fam, thank you so much, man. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys have started the weekend well. That's how it's supposed to be. We're gonna enjoy ourselves tomorrow. Please come through for the call-in. Come and have your say, please. You come in and talk so I can shut up. Big up to all of you guys coming through, man. Have a great weekend. Tomorrow we are back again. Let's have fun. And then of course we can do the preview to the match on Sunday. And I want to do a poll. Do you guys want to win this community shield or not? You know what I'm saying? So people, please big up yourself for being in the building. Yes. It's a poor Irishman being compared to a field agenda. Big up yourself, CJ. Thank you so much for coming through, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Much respect to you too, Red. Appreciate you coming through, man. Thank you, man. We're gonna have a great season, man. Let's enjoy it. No toxic fan base this year. What time, Kwesi? Good point. I'm thinking it'll be 8 o'clock here, 8:30 here. So maybe two. Let me do the math. 12, 2. 8:30. Yeah, be 4:30 British time, right? 4:30 British time. So around that time, I'll post it early so that you guys will know. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you get the notify when I post it on. Anfield Agenda is the only Liverpool stream I seem like he was thought maybe he's your guy. Oh no. I mean, I know him, Craig. I've watched him. He's different. He's different. I have nothing against that brother. I think he has done a very good job to amass the amount of community that he has. So big up to him. But Irishman is different. Irishman is one of my day ones, and I'm glad that he also finally decided to have his own channel. And look how well he's doing, man. He is doing very well over there. So big him up, man. Go check him out. If you get a chance, Double L, go check him out. You will love him. He has every day he has a call-in. So if you get a chance, go check him out. It's a Double Lion. Check out Copish as well. Yeah, they are also one of the trailblazers too. You know, I've been watching the Copish when they were football banter before they signed the contract with Callum. Pack of cookies. He said, I am a member of Copish. They just argue. Oh, big up to Drifty, Matt, and Callum. Big up. I love my community, man. Liverpool, we the best. All right. We the best. Great. Everybody have a great weekend. Thank you. Please get the likes up. And if you do come later and watch this, please, I want to hear your comment. Agree, disagree. It doesn't matter. All we care about is just being respectful. That's it. Hit the like button, notification bell, share, subscribe. Thank you for all of you guys making this today. Look at that. I was trying to do an hour show, but it ended up being 2 hours because of you guys. Thank you. Peace.